Happy Wednesday and welcome back, you cool cats and kittens, to another amazing episode of Musicians Hangout with your host, Crash Fistbite from Villain Plays the Victim, Life Clock, and the Booty Pop Moopsie, and Maxine Maxwell of the Maxwells.
Hey everybody, happy
Happy
Wednesday! Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it is the last interview show of season 16.
I know, the season flew by. That's crazy.
I know, right? Wow, it's been such a good season, and
I
goodness.
was just thinking how many great musicians and artists we had on this season.
Oh man, we have had so many amazing people on our show. It's so great. Oh, and we are going to end the season well too. We've got some really special guests. And don't forget, we have a season finale coming up next week, so we're not done yet. We have our Thanksgiving special music video montage.
The Thanksgiving extravaganza, that's what we always call it. The Thanksgiving extravaganza.
Right? Because we're like, maybe we'll get a couple videos and then you all provide like all of these amazing
There's
videos.
like 40 videos now.
It's already becoming so epic. Wow. Like, oh, cannot wait to share it with all of you. So we'll be promoting that shortly after the show. But we have to get to our guest today because you don't want to miss out on this.
Yeah,
It's
you guys
going
are
to
gonna love these guys.
so awesome. Oh my gosh, I have loved these guys for a while. I can't
Right,
wait.
me too.
Yeah, so I'll go over our mission statement and we will bring them up to the show. All right, our mission statement here on Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution to create friendships with other artists and build a community network
To save music.
Yes. And tonight we have the Hypno-Techs.
Ooh, oh.
Hey guys.
Thanks, just kidding.
Oh my goodness. So great to have you guys. So speaking of montages,
Yes.
we have featured you guys on our music montage in the past, but we haven't gotten to interview you yet. So here we are. Yes. Well, it's really exciting to finally have you guys on and share your stories that you have for us tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Tell us what you do in your band.
All right. This is BB Lestrange. She is our backup singer and the tech person. We have videos playing behind the background while we're playing, and she does all that stuff.
That's so freaking cool.
We need a tech person.
We
What's
do.
the tech in Hypno-Techs?
Yes.
And over
Hypno-Techs.
here we have Caleb, aka the Machine.
The Machine.
Yes,
The
the
Machine.
Machine. Love it.
He
Love
plays
it.
the best bass in all of outer space.
Yes.
Cyborg warrior from outer space, slightly rewired to play the bass.
Nice.
And this thing in the middle here, this is Hypno-Man.
Hypno-Man.
Hypno-Man. He,
You might be a Hypno Frog.
drum player, lead singer,
Everything.
everything.
He's
I guess
everything.
it all.
Oh, I love this. You guys have such a cool feel to your band. Like you got
Yeah.
classes going on, you got the sci-fi stuff, the old school thing, like
You got
love
the freaking tuxedos. Like,
classy.
Yeah, we wanted our show to be like a vintage comic book in real life, basically.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yes.
what
Totally can feel that.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Well,
Yeah.
I've got to thank you guys from both of us. Like, thanks for tuning in. Like, almost every week, you guys are on, our comment feed and tuning
Every
in to
week.
us. So, thanks for following
You
us.
always have people on that we played with before, and it's like,
Yes.
all right, I like those guys. Let's see what they're doing.
Oh my gosh, our music community is freaking amazing. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's the best. Everyone is so good and so supportive of everybody.
They really, really are.
Oh, man.
I love it.
Sorry, I could finally hear you guys. Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, you
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
hear me?
Oh,
Well, I'm at my studio, and the punk rock band is also here.
there's several rooms to the studio. So there's several bands that are practicing while we're doing our show as well. It's super cool, but I can't even imagine, like, there's noise canceling for us, so we can't hear what's going on.
Yeah, but for me, I'm like, huh? What?
Like surrounded by all this amazing music. And well, drummers, you know,
Yeah.
we're back.
Right.
Come on. We're like, what? What'd you say? Say that in my good ears, Sonny.
Right.
Oh, the Hypno-Techs. How did you guys get your name, the Hypno?
Yes. Well, I think I can understand most
Well,
of
yeah,
that.
true.
But let's see if we're right.
Well, all right. So one of my clones, being on Earth, we came from the planet ZR3, and we have a couple clones. And one of my clones was going to a place called Sylvan Learning Center for extra tutelage. And if he did a good job, he got to pick a toy out of the chest. And he came home one day. I picked him up, and he had these googly eye glasses. And at the time, I was trying to figure out. I mean, at that point, I was doing solo stuff, and I was trying to figure out like a theme, some way to go. And when I saw those glasses, I was like, "That's it. We're gonna do that." And I put together the band at first with those googly eye glasses, and then I found these ones afterwards. Well, they're swirly, they're hypnotic. We're the Hypno-Techs. It just worked.
They're fucking sweet, you guys. I love them.
It's not the easiest thing to perform with. We can't really see.
Oh,
I'm sure of that. But you know what?
I mean, you know,
I
seeing
suffer
is
from
overrated.
stage fright, and I know a lot of performers suffer from stage fright. So I think that's kind of like,
yeah.
I think that's not a bad thing. I think that's where can I pick these up? And do they come with cat ears?
They come from ZR3.
They come from the planet ZR3. You don't know their
ZR3.
We'll have to go with you
Well,
sometime.
yeah, can you just like run up there and pick me up a pair real quick?
Probably.
Hop in the spaceship.
With the cat ears.
Yes, cat ears.
Right. Yeah. I was telling them that I've known you guys for a long time. I remember Crash playing in Fatal Butterfly.
Fatal Butterfly.
Used to go to those shows. And I think you were in a band called Doxy, right? You opened for, we opened for you.
For
Maxine. You were.
no, I've only been in the Maxwells out in
Oh, you
Washington.
weren't with Doxy?
Yeah. No.
Okay, then I don't.
She has several doppelgangers out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's a clone.
Yes. Yes,
Another
clones.
We're also from a planet.
CRX.
We're taking over the music scene slowly.
Right.
We have infiltrated.
We'll have to play a show together, though. That would be really fun. Like, seriously.
Yes.
We can open for you.
Well,
Yes.
and anyone like that knows Crash knows us, you know, like
Yeah.
so I'm sure we've all been somewhere together. That's
Right.
how our scene is. So yeah. I'll have to check out Doxy though. You got me. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I was looking
Yeah,
at I was like, was that
we
one of
played
your
with
bands?
Doxy
Been in
at,
like 800 bands. So I'm like, oh, must be Crash.
We played there at the Plaid Pig back when it was the Plaid Pig with
Oh, I
Doxy.
love the Plaid Pig.
That was so great.
That is super cool. Glad we got to play there before, you know. Well, they're a new club now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I can't remember the name. Like, help
the
me out.
Overkill Lounge.
Overkill Lounge. Thank you. Yeah, I follow them too, and they have done a lot of really cool stuff with that club.
Mm-hmm. My solo show is playing there next week on Tuesday. No, Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Nice. Oh my gosh, that'll be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Very cool.
Come on out. I know it's kind of hard because it's like Thanksgiving week, but I'm calling it the Take a Break from the Family tour.
I was just gonna say that. I'm like, might
Yeah.
need a break from the family. That would be a nice excuse.
Come out and see us. We'll be there Wednesday. I have so many shows coming up. I'm trying to.
Wait, you guys are there on Wednesday?
My solo show is there Wednesday.
We've got our
Mm.
montage. We're doing that. So
It's called The Mighty Royal Sloan is my solo
that's
show.
super cool. I love that. I will follow you. Nice.
Yeah, follow Mighty Royal Sloan Instagram.
We'll give you a shout out too while we're live on our montage. We'll definitely shout you out.
Right.
Tell people to get down there if they need a break from the family.
Yeah.
You got your pies baked and your turkeys all ready, then get down to the Overkill Lounge.
Oh, Kevin just said he checked out Doxy's
Oh no, that's there. So that's Hypno-Techs. We
okay.
played that. That's the one Hikakte's in.
Yeah.
She's
Okay, got it. I thought he
Oh,
was talking about
Specimen 19.
Doxy because we were just talking about Doxy. Never mind.
I love
My bad.
Specimen 19, dude. Like that's
Yes.
fucking killer. Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Oh, we have her right here. That's my girlfriend.
Oh, you do! Oh my god!
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
there's
is beautiful.
that is such a fun video, you guys.
Yes.
So our friend Ticker did that video. And yeah, you guys want to talk a little bit about like the whole story behind that and how you came up with it?
That was the first song we wrote for the Hypno-Techs. And
Well, fucking
Yeah.
good first
So-
song, you guys.
Right?
my
Yes.
background is all oldies. Yeah, I grew up playing like oldies rockabilly type stuff, and so that format is just a straight old oldies format, you know,
Yeah,
four chord progression, and
I love it. Like, I think that's why it gets stuck in your head because of that.
yeah, and I was thinking, you know, 'cause what we wanted to do for every song, we wanted to have a comic book for, you know, a comic book issue for each song. But it
Yes.
turns out making comic books is so expensive. So
It is very expensive.
but I still
is.
wrote out all the stories. So I for each song I have a storyline all written out. And the premise of the Hypno-Techs is we came from planet ZR3 and we're scientists and doing experiments on humans.
On the
And-
humans.
And Hypno-Man fell in love with this girl that he was supposed to be dissecting.
isn't she beautiful?
Yeah,
She's
that's right.
gorgeous.
She is
So her
beautiful.
name was, I only knew her as Specimen 19, so I ended up stealing her from the humanoid dissection unit, and we're looking for a body for her. From here
I've
on.
seen this movie.
Yeah. What?
Isn't Steve Martin in this movie?
Right. Oh yeah, The Man with Two Brains.
Yes.
That's a great movie. I love that movie.
That's what it kind of reminds me of.
Yeah.
She needs a body.
Yeah.
She's a brain.
So she can be his little Earth Girl queen.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And not a gorilla.
You guys could just put that out on Craigslist.
Right?
Looking for this body. not strange or weird at all. Come on.
Alien
Take
from
over. I need to go walk the
CR3
dogs real quick.
looking
I'll be
for
right
Oh, gotcha.
female specimen.
I
And if anyone
understand.
would like to donate their body to science,
Right.
We're looking for one.
we are looking for the perfect body.
My dog looked up when you said that, like, huh? They don't. They
Your
don't
dog was
want.
like it could be me.
Like, what? No, Buster, not today.
No, Buster.
Of course, Buddy's passed out. Oh my God.
Well, he's an older guy. We go to bed
Sorry.
early.
Yes. Oh, don't be sorry.
Don't be
That
sorry.
my doggies, at least it did when they were younger. They're too old now. They're like, whatever. We don't even care about your show. Okay.
Yeah.
However, Miss Bats does. She might make an appearance. Sometimes she likes camera
Ooh.
hog, you know,
Well,
like
She
I got
makes
this-
her presence known.
she does.
Oh my gosh. Look at that cutie patootie.
The
Oh,
hypno
This is a little peanut.
Oh my gosh.
Please tell me his name is Pico de Gallo.
His name is Diego Rodriguez, and
Oh, that's a
5
great.
years old.
Oh my God, yes. Yes. That's so
I
fabulous.
love that.
Yep.
Okay, so we've talked a little bit about, your band, what you're in, what you're kind of into and how you've gotten the Hypno-Techs sort of like whole story going. What are your inspirations?
What are your inspirations? You have inspirations?
Yes, the machine.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Let's
robots,
start.
Go ahead. What's your inspiration?
computers,
I don't know. I think
science.
just my love for music and taking a lot of inspiration from like Lee Rocker and those older guys, and really bringing that into the stand-up bass. I think is a big one for me.
Yeah, he
Hell
plays in French bass, so
Very unique.
yeah. I like simplicity, the black keys and the white stripes, and
Oh, yes.
I like super loud music that's as basic as possible. So, as far as inspiration, Bloodshot Bill. I like him a lot. Cam Cole, if you look at Cam Cole, these are like one-man band people that play drums with their feet and play
That's
guitar.
awesome.
Yeah,
Like
Cam Cole's really great.
Jeremy
And,
Still Beans.
That's cool
my-
as shit.
yeah, I'd Steel Beans. Steel Beans is
Still
awesome.
Beans.
My biggest inspiration was a guy named Chuck Violence. He was the first guy when I was getting to one-man band stuff, because that's kind of my main thing. I like the one-man band thing, and everyone was playing like bluegrassy, folksy kind of stuff. And Chuck Violence, he's out of Brazil. He was the first guy that showed me that you could play like hard rock and roll as a one-man band and really put on a great show. So we're actually good friends now. So
Nice.
That's cool.
yeah, he's great. I don't know. Paul Bagat is pretty cool. Who else we got? The Reverend Horton Heat, if you like. Great rockabilly guitar play.
Oh yeah, I get that feel from you guys too. A little bit of rockabilly
Yeah.
sprinkled in. Yeah.
The Cramps are my favorite band. A lot of people say
Uh-huh.
I can see that. I can totally see that.
Nice.
yeah. So that's about. But I started out playing oldies. I was playing in a Buddy Holly tribute show. I played Eddie Cochran.
Oh fuck yes,
Yeah.
yes, I can see that.
We did theaters and stuff, and
Oh,
always sold out. We called it Playing to the Blue Hairs because we always sold out. They're always an older crowd, but they were so much fun.
I bet that was a blast feeding off that crowd. Fuck yeah, yeah.
That was probably the best shows. Go ahead. What are your influences?
Oh gosh, my influences are all over the place. I
That's great.
always liked, many genres of music and everything. Because I have like so many brothers and sisters, and then my parents, my step parents, all of them liked different styles of music, and so I was exposed to just everything. So I like a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it's pretty much all over the place. And then I hosted karaoke and DJ'd for years, and so I would get introduced to even more music. And I love music in general, lots of different styles. My favorite is probably anything that rocks. I like to rock.
Hell yeah,
Rockabilly, it rocks too.
it does. Hell yeah.
Gotta love it.
Well, cool. I love it. I love the Mod Podge of inspirations that you
Right.
guys shared, and I can feel
Very
that.
polygamorous.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Polyamorous.
Polygamorous.
All right, so you guys have several music videos. Are you going to come out with another one?
Where we wanted to do, we have a song called Vampire Robots from Outer Space.
What? That sounds so fucking sweet.
Yeah. It's about
I
the
like
time
that.
we saved the world from the vampire robots from outer space. And you don't remember it because the government puts fluoride in your water and it hardens your needles. You forget things, but that's why we wrote that song. But
Oh my God. Yeah.
we've been talking to Ticker about it, and there's so many things going on with Ticker right now with band
Right?
and everything. And
Oh gosh,
So-
so much. There's
yeah,
so
so
many-
when things calm down a bit, we're going to film vampire robots. We were talking about putting it on a drive-in movie theater, like filming it at the drive-in.
So fun.
Yes.
Oh,
Looking forward to that.
I bet. Do you guys have one near you?
What?
Do you guys have a drive-in theater near where you're at?
In where is it? Oak Harbor?
Blue Fox?
Blue Fox.
Blue Fox.
Yes. Okay.
We're up north. I'm in Marysville at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, up towards me. I'm in Lake Stevens.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
nice.
I mean, not
Well-
now. Right now, I'm in Fremont, Seattle.
Yeah.
Well, that'll
So we
be
play. You play the Everett shows. You play. I mentioned I play. We like the Lucky Dime. That was like the first place.
But ooh, where's the Lucky Dime? That sounds like
It's
a
like
fun-
2 blocks away from Tony's.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and they were the first guys when we were trying to get shows booked, and everyone was like, "We don't even know what you are," and no one knew what to book us with.
Oh.
Yeah. So the what was that first one? The pirate one. The
Oh,
vessel.
yes,
We
Oh, the
we
vessel,
played, we played the vessel first.
Oh yeah, the vessel. Oh, that
which turned
yeah.
into Club Hectic,
Right. Yeah. And
and that's so
we
sadly.
played the
Oh,
vessel,
it
and
broke
they
my
were the
heart
only
that
ones
they had to close their
that were
doors.
booking us. So then the Lucky Dime was like, "Sure, come in and play here," and they were the first guys beside because we knew the people at the vessel, so that was no big deal. But
Right.
they were the first like strangers that let us in and start playing.
nice.
Huh? I'm gonna have to check out this Lucky Dime.
It's a cute place, and it's an all ages show. It's
Oh.
an all ages venue.
Nice.
Oh, that would be fun.
Are they cool with like heavy metal?
Yeah, they have everything there.
Okay.
They play everything, and they just have a crowd. They always have a crowd. So
Nice.
even if it's a band that no one's heard of, they have a crowd that comes in. You
The
know,
regulars.
Yeah.
I've noticed that about Everett. That's how it was at the the Anchor when we played. We noticed that there was a regular neighborhood crowd that just
Mhm.
showed up to see what was there that weekend, and it was super cool to mingle with.
Yeah,
and-
with the regular crowd.
You guys would fit in a festival really well, especially in our area, because like
I
it
don't
is a little
know.
touch of everything, you know? Like
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Well, I think more shows need to be more of a touch of everything, to be completely honest. Like, let's mix it up a little bit. Like, why
Yeah.
does it all have to be thrash
And,
metal?
I mean, we're more rockabilly, psychobilly based, but we
Right.
play fine. We play great with metal bands, and
I would imagine, yeah.
yeah, we
that you
we
would.
played with all sorts of different. We played with some EDM dance people once.
Yeah.
We did fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can play well with anyone.
That's cool. And
We
it's
play well with others.
We play
Yeah.
well
You
with
play well with others,
that's what you want us humans to think.
right? But crash.
Exactly. Looking for that body.
Hmm.
We have applications for the body. We're not going to
Oh,
snatch.
right on. Post it in the links.
We
Right.
don't do the anal probing that people think we do. That's like an
That's
old,
all a myth.
an
Oh.
old myth. Yeah.
We already know what's up there. We don't need
We-
Right, just a
Yeah.
bunch of
Yeah,
bullshit is
explore.
what's up there.
We know everything.
The secrets and lies.
Not to get a bunch of shit up there. That's all
He's still
there
wrong, but
is.
most of us don't.
Well, I was going to mention that it's good that, you guys have such a unique sound
Yes.
and image about you that people are like, where do we put you? Because that's what elevates you as artists. Like, if you can't put you in a box,
Mm-hmm.
then that makes you really, really unique. So, and like, you do get to play around with all other sorts of musicians and bands. Oh, Jeffrey, hello.
Yes, our good friend Jeffrey says, this totally explains my memory loss. I keep brushing my teeth with fluoride.
Right?
Yes.
Fluoride. We're oversaturated with fluoride.
It's in your
It's
drinking
useless.
water.
It's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's all a conspiracy.
Hmm. And you think you get away from it, but anything that uses water has fluoride in it. So if you
Yes.
bake a cake or something, Does cake have water in it? I don't know Earthling recipes, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Like Earthlings,
Yeah.
I still haven't figured you out.
I mean, it depends upon what kind of cake you're gonna make, but
Yeah, we only make the Betty Crocker cakes. We're not
Straight from the box.
straight from the
well,
box.
they're not definitely takes water. I think it's just water and eggs, honestly.
Yes,
Sounds
you got
like-
fluoride in your cake.
Confessions of the aliens.
Right.
Betty
Humans love
Crocker is
fluoride
our
cake.
lord.
Yeah.
Now you guys got me thinking about
Now
it.
you got me thinking about cake. Because now I'm thinking about, well, if you bake a homemade cake, I don't think there's any water. I think it's just milk, eggs, and like all the other ingredients.
Maybe we won't get probed by aliens and become specimens if we make our own cake.
That's a lot of work.
I don't know.
That's a lot of work making your own cake from scratch.
Yeah, who has-
Oh my
I've
God,
done it before.
Jeffrey!
The first cake I ever made.
You can't use
This
those
earthling
microwaves.
makes
Why do you even
cheesecake,
do
he
it?
says. Cheesecake!
Yeah.
There ain't no water in cheesecake.
Man, cheesecake is quite intense to make homemade, so I salute you, sir.
Oh, Ticker!
Ticker's here.
Here's
Hi.
the devil. Hey, hey. There's some pretty
Hi,
amazing aliens right there. Yes,
Right?
there is.
We've expanded to out of this world for our interviews now, not just nationwide, worldwide.
We all live on a giant cock. Yes, we do. We do
Yes,
live on a
we
giant
do.
cock.
That's right. Yes. That's
Great
one
big
of our
old
songs.
fatty.
That's one of our hit singles. It's called "We All Live on a Giant Cock."
Called
I
it.
love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I dare ask about that music video?
Oh my
Gotta be that
God,
live,
I
huh?
have some
Yeah,
ideas.
that one is only for live
Kidding.
performances, so.
I have
Come out
ideas
and
for a
see us.
video on that.
Right?
Mm,
You don't want to miss it.
yeah.
It's huge.
A hot dog where you're like zoomed really far in on a raw hot dog. Ticker, take notes.
Or just have people just living on it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Having a beach party.
Yeah.
These things could happen. We've come up with some pretty crazy things on our show. Like people have gotten booked on our show.
Yeah.
Other people
Book
have
us,
like
please,
made
book us.
friends. Like
They book tours. They
Yeah.
like
met each other on one of our concert series benefit shows, and they're like, we should go to Nashville together. Okay, we'll write together. Okay, we'll win all these awards together. And
right. I was just thinking about that too. I was like, yeah, let's win a bunch
Yes.
of awards together after we write all this music. Because they did a dog benefit show. Right here on Musicians Hangout.
that was super fun, by the way. Like we saved a lot of doggies, and
We got a lot of the dogs adopted. We raised a bunch of money.
we did. It was so good. It felt good.
It was fun, and it was fun. We just had musicians come up and do. They did it live, didn't they?
Yes. So that
Yeah.
was one of our concert series live virtual shows. Yeah. Gosh, that
Oh
was
yeah, we do that. In case you guys ever want to play live, hint, hint.
we haven't done that in a long time. One of those-
No, and you know what?
we should.
always love it when people
too.
are like, "Hey, do you mind if we play some music while we're on
Oh,
your show?" God, please, no, please do, please.
Good
We
to
love
know.
that shit.
yeah, absolutely love that. So yeah. And-
Damn it! I guess break time's over.
yep, I can hear it a little bit this time.
Mm,
They're jamming.
yeah.
So speaking of jamming, how often do you guys get together? Where do you guys get together? Like, are you at your studio right now?
Yeah, we get together at Hypno Studios
Nice.
and we're working on a record there now.
Ooh,
Yeah, we've kind of been postponed a little bit because the machine over here broke his finger, so he hasn't been able to.
stories. You got them.
The machine is being refurbished right now.
Yeah. So he's-
What happened to your finger, the machine?
I just work in retail during Q4. It's not great. So
Retail?
yeah,
What?
I know that's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
What?
Did you push a button too hard?
I was trying to figure out what it did.
Keep
Um,
pushing.
Especially
Maybe if I push it
it
harder.
goes through the batteries very fast, so we all need day jobs to pay for that. And
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Very,
Yes.
very expensive.
yes.
a true artist spoken, right? Like, I'm like, wow,
I feel like just being a musician in general
right?
requires you to have a day job
You
because
gotta do
everything about music is fucking expensive.
it is, and you
Very,
have to do
yeah.
everything too, or you got friends that do it, or you know somebody that does it. Like, you got to do a lot. Like, you got to manage your stuff. You got to, well, you all know you're
Yeah.
musicians.
And just the gear. Sometimes when I'm driving to a show, I'll have everything packed in the car and look around back there and be like, there's like $20,000 worth of stuff in the back of my car right now. How did this all?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have all your like computer and tech stuff. Like Maxine and I, we have, hundreds of dollars in just drum shells,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then probably thousands of dollars in drum cymbals.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to be a drummer, because I see how expensive those cymbals are, and you hit them and you break them.
Yep.
Eventually, yeah, eventually they do break.
They last, you know.
Sometimes it takes a while though. If you get good cymbals,
Yes.
it'll take a good 20 years to finally crack through it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it can. Yep.
But
Good care of them. You know, if you're
if you
careful,
get the shitty Zildjian ones, I give them 3 months.
you can get the upgraded. So I'm a Zildjian girl.
I'm sorry. I'm a Manel girl.
I know that, but there's different levels of Zildjian. There's really
Yes,
cheapy.
there are. I'm talking the ZBTs.
Yeah, so I have really nice ones. So I do want to speak out to Zildjian because I really like them. And plus, there have been fans, friends, members that have given me these, and I appreciate them so much.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually playing here at my villain studio. I play an array of cymbals, but most of them are really high-end Zildjian.
That's what I have. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're really nice when they're made well.
Yes.
I get my cymbals off of Craigslist, so.
You know,
I gotta tell you, PDP put out this drum kit that you could get for $200, brand new. All in the box. It was like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Your kick, your snare, 2 toms, 2 back toms, and a floor tom. Well, they had these cymbals that I am not kidding you. You could turn inside out.
Whoa.
And bend them back, and they'd be fine.
Whoa.
Like, that's how cheap they were.
That's
And they sounded like trash can lids.
Yeah, you don't want that. You
That
don't.
was such a lovely sound. Just
Although, depending on what song, what sound, and what recording,
it could be a good sound. Like, I have this one cymbal that just sounds like a train wreck, but it does good on a couple songs. And, I got to give a shout out to Mike Nogger from Nameless, and what's his other one? The Ice Bear.
Yes, Ice Bear.
He's the one that sent me this cymbal.
Oh, that's awesome. Score.
Like,
what do drummers love? More cymbals, more drums, guys.
He sent me some pretty badass drumsticks too.
Yes.
They're like,
Have you guys seen our drum? Have you seen the drum that we use?
No.
I know I've seen it, but I haven't I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I know I've seen pictures of it. It's on our event page.
Ah.
I think.
Hold on.
Let me check.
It's called a farmer foot drum. It's all foot activated, foot controlled.
Yes. I've seen those and they're so bitchin', man. Very unique.
It's cool. I wish I had more skills with it. I practice with it a lot and I get really good with it. And then when I add the guitar and I start singing, it goes boom, pop, boom, pop. It just always reverts to that.
That's sweet. When did you get it?
I don't know, I've had it probably 4 years now.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
was.
something sweet to have. Like pandemic time, got something like that. Sweet
Yeah,
deal.
well, I was trying to be because after the Eddie Copper and Buddy Holly show, after that I was so sick of bands because even that band, like every time I've been in a band, it's always been so hard to get together. There's always been conflicts with booking shows and stuff. And even with that one, with a big contract and making good money, there was still everyone had problems, getting together. So I was like, I'm just gonna do a solo thing. I'm gonna be just me, and I didn't know what to do. So I was coming up with I had all the loopers and drum machines and stuff, but I played
Fuck yes.
rockabilly. So I don't know. At the end of the day, when I got good with that, it just felt like I was practicing in front of people. It didn't feel like I was really playing. And then I discovered the guys that are using the foot drums. So I got that. And then I'm stuck to a drum all the time. So I needed to bring people in and have a band so there could be movement and something happening on stage rather than me just sitting there.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Add a little bit more to the stage show and to your sound.
Give it some stuff.
So I lied. The drum kit is not on our event page photo, but
but I'm trying to think. Like, is this it? Because
I've seen
Yeah,
it.
that's mine.
Yes.
okay,
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've seen this.
okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's my drum kit.
By the way, I
love
do
it.
epic.
Like
Like this
there's no drums.
epic
No
as
drum.
shit. you
It's
guys.
like a snare size kick drum. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little. What is that? I think it's an 18-inch kick. And
Oh
there's
yes, dude. I fucking love that
Yeah,
shit.
but it's like 18 by what? 6?
yeah, something like that. Probably about 6.
Now that
Yeah.
that would travel really well.
Yeah, it has a crash cymbal. It has a
I
snare
see a
drum,
little hi-hat
a
over here.
hi-hat. It has a tambourine and an egg shaker on it.
Looks like
The
it
most
has one of those
important parts.
clutches that's a drop clutch.
It's got to have an egg shaker. Oh yeah. And does it all pack up in one case?
It does, but when you take it apart and put it back together, there's so much you have to adjust to make it play right again. So I rarely take it apart. I just leave it out as.
I don't blame you because it's shitty to have to take things apart. If I can leave stuff together to, the breakdown and load in, load out, I will leave things together as much as I can. Like when we have our Volkswagen bus as our traveler for band equipment, I'll leave my kit together and just put it in there. Like it's a sliding camper door, so I'll just put it in so I don't have to take it all apart and pack it.
I gotta get me one of these little teeny tiny travel kits.
Oh, they're fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Like, and you're a good drummer. You can drum on any fucking kit. Like, really.
I've been backlining quite a lot lately. So, and I think that's really helped. Like, I'm trying to backline this weekend. You know what I
That'll
mean?
be good. That'll be really nice. Yeah. Oh,
So-
Rebecca says, hello,
Your
friend.
energy.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hi,
Oh my God, I
Rebecca.
feel like I haven't seen you in 100 years. How are you doing? Hope you are well.
Man, thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you guys have questions for our guests, let us know.
Yes.
So, you mentioned your solo gig that's coming up, Hypno Man, next week. When is the next Hypno-Techs show?
We have one Monday. we have
Really?
one Monday at the Fun House.
Oh, yay! Oh gosh, you guys are gonna have so much fun. That's
Yeah,
sweet.
we played there a few times.
Okay, cool.
Usually, so there's this guy named Bobcat, and he's on perpetual tour. And whenever he comes through this area, he has us open for him.
Oh, that's
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
I actually just saw a flyer for that show.
Yeah.
Well, I've been
Yeah.
stalking your Facebook for the past few days. So.
Oh, good. Yeah.
But here's the thing. This one makes me sad. This is what makes me sad. I do not support El Corazon or the Funhouse. I just can't.
I get that a lot of artists, especially touring artists, come through and they go
Yeah.
there. And I'm excited for you guys to have a show with them.
Yes, I'm excited for you guys, and dang it, if it was anywhere else.
Yeah. I don't know. Being Thanksgiving week, honestly, I'm kind of thinking it's going to be a practice, basically.
Oh yeah,
Stage to
well,
practice on. I don't know that many people are going to be going out to that one.
true.
Yeah. And then there's we have January 25th at Daryl's.
Yay!
Hey,
Yeah.
I love Daryl so
now,
much.
just send me a reminder on that. I will be at that
That
show.
is-
Well, that's
Opening
a
for
fun
Eve's
place.
Blackheart over there.
Oh, we love Eve's Blackheart.
They're
That's
so
gonna
good.
be
Sometimes
bitchin'.
Courtney is our
Shout out to
bass player.
Neely.
That is a really fun stage to play. Fun club. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we
And
played
shout
there
out to
once
Dan
a while
Dykeman.
back. Were you at
Yes,
that one?
definitely.
I'm not sure.
I think Giselle played. We played Daryl's a while back, and I think he couldn't make it, so Giselle stepped in on bass.
Oh,
Giselle from
really?
Fatal Butterfly.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a really there was like a Russian band that played after us, and there was
What?
like,
Oh, that's cool
so many
shit.
people. Like all
Yes.
it was amazing. It was so packed for that particular band, and then they all left afterwards. But who was the other? RKC Radio. You know those guys? Like they're a punk band. RKC Radio something. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And they closed the show, but everybody left after that Russian band was done. So,
Yeah. Right now, the punk band that's playing in the background that you guys can't hear is Millhouse.
oh,
That's
okay.
awesome.
I don't know if you guys know who Millhouse is.
I don't know Millhouse. You know them?
I don't know Millhouse either.
Oh, they've been
I
around
feel
for
like
a long
I've
time.
heard of them.
Yeah, we were trying to do a string of shows with the Reaper Punks.
Oh yeah.
We get
Oh
along
gosh,
with the Reaper
I love
Punks
them
really
too.
well.
Yeah, we know those guys.
Yes. Oh, that's
they're a
cool
lot of
shit.
fun.
That was fun playing that show.
Yeah, we did a show with the Reaper Punks and Klondike Kate a while.
Oh
Oh
my god.
At the
That's
rendezvous.
cool.
Shout out to Klondike Kate and Bren Sin. We
Oh
love
my
you,
I can't tell
ladies.
right now because I have this thing on, but underneath this I have a Klondike Kate shirt on.
Yes.
Nice.
Represent. Love it. Love it so much. That's
Yeah.
cool, dude. That's cool. So
When,
going
when
back
I'm
to
not in the
Daryl's,
suit, I'm wearing people's band shirts usually.
I wanted to mention about Daryl's that remember we were talking about Everett and how they have those clubs that the neighborhood shows up. That's Daryl's. Like
Girls, yeah.
shows up.
Yeah.
Like fucking everyone is at Daryl's, dude. It's so fun.
Well, people know that Dan always books these really amazing bands.
Yes. Yeah.
And Dan Dykeman is just such a wonderful person in general. And
Oh,
he goes to all the shows at his club.
and the sound is amazing. Sound's
Yes.
always fucking spot on there. I love it. Love
And
it.
The artwork is
Yeah.
like sublime.
Yeah,
It's
a solid
everything,
place.
right? They have a little bit of everything.
Yes, especially their little tribute to Mom.
The carpet, the tinsel. It's like, I don't know, like the 1950s meets sci-fi blew up. It's perfect for you guys.
Yeah.
Meets
Good
porn.
Pretty much.
Like, it's a little
And
strip
you can
club.
park there. That's always nice.
That's very
It's
helpful.
nice that place.
The
to park.
parking,
It's a-
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
You
The
definitely
only
wanna
thing
go-
I wish is I wish there was like an in and an out instead of one way in, one way out.
Yeah.
It's the only drawback of that parking lot.
I guess I forgot about that, huh?
But you have the Fred Meyer literally right across the street.
Literally across the street.
So, I mean, you could just park there and walk across the street. That's what well, if I'm not playing that show, I will do that.
Yeah.
But if I'm playing a show, I'm parking as close as I can to the door.
Mhm.
Exactly.
We get a really bitchin' parking space, but we're in our little bug. Like we will bring our little hatchback beetle bug. And like we pulled up right next to where there's like that little spot where people go out to like smoke and hang out outside. We were like right there. It was perfect for load in, load out. And then it was like, whoop, we were gone.
Yeah, when we played there last time, because I live up north and I wasn't sure how long it was going to take to get there. So our load in was like 7 and we got there at 5. So we had a pretty good parking spot then.
You're like,
We had plenty of time.
do.
Plenty of room for the spaceship.
Yeah.
The Hypno ship.
Yes. Who does your photos? Like I shared out the photo with I thought the drum kit was in it, but it's not. It's like the guitar and the stand-up bass. I was mixing photos together from what I've seen on your social media, but the UFO in the background is great.
Yes.
Who does your photo editing?
I do. I just play around when I have time, and
Nice.
we take pictures and I splice them up and do stuff like that with them. I have one that like we're playing chess and one of our guys is casually shooting an alien with a space gun. That's my favorite one. When we started, it was me and the machine, and the Guardian of the Sound is my other clone. But
yes,
the thing about the Guardian, he's not 21 yet, and it's hard. It's hard to find places where he can play. And like we played the Black
back
Lab
in the
with
day, if there was a member who was under 21, they had to not be inside the venue until it was time to play.
Yeah.
Then they could only be on stage, and then they would have to leave directly.
Yeah.
Right.
But
And
I
we played at the
believe,
Black Lab, and
I
there was a
I
guy
believe
that
those laws
followed
have
him wherever he
changed.
went.
Oh God.
Yeah, and so I don't know, he doesn't like that kind of treatment. So he'll come back when he's 21.
Fair enough. There's that option too.
Yeah. So we have we've had to get a few, and Angie's great because she's a solid singer, and have a good backup singer is nice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, she's a stronger singer than I am, so whatever. And the thing I like about the machine, like I play by feeling. A lot of people that I play with, they count everything out, and I'm like, that's not rock and roll, that's math. I
hear you. Yeah, I feel it more. Like I'm very emotional.
I play by feeling, and sometimes I don't come in. Like sometimes I'm going to extend something for a while, and he feels that. Like he knows it when I didn't jump in when I'm supposed to.
Right.
Go in.
Yeah.
And also he has a wireless.
Tell each other.
I put a wireless on his upright bass, and I have him off stage, like out in the crowd all the time. So he can't hear what's going on anyway most of the time, and he just kind of feels what I'm doing and makes it work. So it's nice to play with him.
It helps that he's a clone.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel it. I'm not the easiest person to play with. I was thinking it's like jump rope when, like in the recess when we were kids with jump rope, when you had the 2 people on each side spinning a jump rope and you're trying to wait to jump in. That's like music for me. I'm trying
my gosh, I love that metaphor, dude. Like that makes total sense.
Yeah, and sometimes I miss it, and I have to wait for a little bit before I can jump in.
I get that. Like I play music with my husband, and we have for over 12 years. I want to say it's been 15 years now, but I'd have to count. And we have that connection. So like just at the last show we played, I was feeling like cutting a song short, and he followed me. He felt it. And he told me that later. He's like, I could feel you like telling me in your mind, like, we're done.
And
I love that. Like
I had a point.
I count. That's how I was taught, because I learned at a very young age drumming, and we were taught to count it out. but like being able to just let go and feel it
Well,
emotionally.
and sometimes you are gonna miss your mark,
Yes.
and
Your
and
band has to catch up
and,
with you.
and, and it's just like Hypno Man says. But to me, instead of just jump rope, to me it's double dutch.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Because you got
Yeah.
the two groups.
That's what
Okay.
I figured. Yeah.
'Cause you
That's
got
kind of
guitars and you got vocals. So, you got the two ropes involved and you got to kind of fucking go. And yeah, sometimes you're not going to miss your. And I got to say, I do have some bandmates that will kind of give me a side eye. Hey. And it's like, sorry, I missed my mark. We'll have to do it on the next floor,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Not that big a deal.
Well,
But
the longer
yeah.
you play together, the more like you're gonna look at each other like that, but you just know you just like go like whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's so nice when you got and you all have this like that those band members that feel you and just go with it, like that communication that is through the music.
Right,
So
yeah, like with Villain Play. Well, with all my bands, honestly, it just takes a look, just a glance at your bandmates,
yeah.
just to be like, okay, here we go. And like Brian, uh, from Villain Plays the Victim, my bass player, who I absolutely adore. We have a song where it's both of him that come in at the same time, and we have to look and nod and then go into it, and that's nice. I like that.
Yes, I love little cues like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're just holding it out and all right.
Yeah, for the Hypno-Techs, being that we are from outer space, from ZR3,
I bet you guys have a lot of like mental
telepathic
telepathy stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Telepathic, that helps.
For
Yeah.
your species.
That would be a lot easier.
It would be. Definitely. So you guys are working on recording. When do you want to release your album?
Well, we're actually after all we have a string of shows. Well, at least I have a string of shows that I need to get done first, and then I'm looking at starting a record label. So the Hypno-Techs record is going to be the first one released on the record label, and it's going to be like none other record label, like none other. And
yes.
Yeah, so I'll do the Hypno-Techs record and a Mighty Royal Sloan record, and when people see what we're actually doing, I think people are going to want to get in on it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Keep us in the loop. We want to help promote that too.
Yeah. So
all about community.
Yeah, there really isn't very many labels around here, you know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of places, bunch of studios you can go and record, but there isn't a lot of record labels around, especially, ones ran by local musicians. So.
Right. Within the independent underground scene like that.
And this isn't like a money-making venture or anything. Like I'm not
anything in the music industry is not a money-making adventure.
Right.
Yeah. So
I'm just putting that out there. It's a money-sucking venture, but not a money-making venture.
Exactly.
You guys get it.
Yeah.
That's why they call it a hobby.
So will you have an album release party?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. We should do that.
You totally do that.
You guys should do an album release party the same time you do like a record company.
Oh, girl. Yeah.
Unveiling party. You know what I mean? This is our new record company, and we just dropped this new record.
Yeah.
And then maybe Musicians Hangout can come out to the.
Hell, we're going to be there doing it live. You heard it here first.
Yes, you did.
I don't think I could say that. I think that's an MTV thing. Oops, sorry, Kurt Loiter.
So we've got how many more songs we got?
Like 4?
We got to finish 4 more songs for the record, and
So you should have it done by next week then.
yeah, something like that. And I want it to be because the Hypno-Techs the way it is. I want it to be like an old timey radio show with an announcer going from one song to the next.
I love that.
it'll be a little bit, probably another month or so. We'll be ready. Let's say early next year we'll be ready to release.
Well, I mean, that's not too far off than next week. So
Yeah, that's a good time.
This is the middle of November. Actually, this is heading into the last of November.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
I know it's the 20th. Can you believe it? It's so weird to even write that date. Like
In a month and a half, it's going to be a whole new year.
I know, right? I'm kind of excited for that. I think we got a lot of cool things. We all got a lot of cool things for 2025.
I'm so excited to see what 2025 brings with all my bands. Especially since, and I will talk a little bit more about this later, but like Villain Plays the Victim, we have our first show this weekend.
Yes, you do. Plug it.
And the whole reason why we're getting this off our plate is because we want to go back into hiatus. But
yes, good time.
Write new music. We have new music we want to bring out.
Yep.
We just want to like get the dust off. The boys haven't played a show in quite some time.
Wintertime is the best time, at least around here, to write. Like you're indoors already. You can get cozy. Just let go with some creativity.
Well, my boys have gotten a little too goddamn cozy. Is the thing. They haven't done a show. I think Moopsy is the last show that they did before I was with
a
them.
lot of guys around here, when it gets to be winter time, they stay in and write for the
and that's usually how it is. Wintertime, you stay in, you write. Summertime, that's when you release all the cool shit you wrote over the winter.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we were trying to get known, so we were out playing during the winter.
Yes.
Yep. Just book us,
And that's how it is with, bands just starting off. You have to play as many shows as you can.
Absolutely.
As often as you can.
Yep.
Until people know who you are.
Anywhere you can. Like, definitely. You guys have been plugging yourselves, really well. There's people in our community that know you. They really like you. You know all the right people, so it's awesome. Okay, guys, so we have 2 more minutes left. We're gonna plug where we can follow you guys, and then Crash needs to end the show with her details about her show this weekend. Right. Okay, so tell us where our followers can follow you guys.
Follow us on Instagram, Hypno-Techs Band. Also, the Mighty Royal Sloan on Instagram. We have a Facebook, a Hypno-Techs Facebook. I don't think any of us look at that, though. So it's there, though. Instagram's better. For us. So
good to know. Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yes. All right, kids. And are you looking for a pre-Thanksgiving family prep night event? I've got just a thing for you. So, this Saturday night at the Blue Moon in Seattle, you can catch Pure Energy, my band Villain Plays the Victim, and Gazer Beam playing. The show starts at 8. I have no idea how much it costs because it doesn't say on the flyer.
What? We'll post it later, guys.
It'll be about 15 to 20.
But hey, you know what? It actually does contain the year. So, more flyers. We need to put more years on the flyers. Anyway, so again, that's Villain Plays the Victim, Pure Energy, Gazer Beam, Blue Moon this Saturday night. And then the following weekend, again at the Blue Moon, you can catch Moopsy playing. So, but we'll talk about that later.
Yes.
Come to the Villain Plays the Victim show. It's my debut as the new drummer for Villain Plays the Victim. So
excellent, friend. Excellent.
Nice.
It's gonna rock.
And
I'm super pumped on this show.
Yay.
Did you say that was Saturday?
Yes, it's this Saturday at the Blue Moon in Seattle.
We know the Blue Moon.
Oh, I love the Blue Moon. And you know
We
what?
can.
Like I hate to say this, but like if you cannot physically be at that show, the Blue Moon does stream it live. So
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah, I believe you have to go to their Facebook. So
Okay, I've seen some of their live stuff. Yeah,
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 you could totally see a couple Moopsie shows
that's cool shit, man.
stream live there.
Well, and before we sign off for the night, the Hypno-Techs, you guys have a show on Monday. Go ahead and plug it. So if anybody wants to just get away from their families this week, they can come hang out with you guys.
Yes, I might end up going to this show because
Yeah. Monday is the Funhouse. What is it? Starts at 8:00, something like that. I should look at this flyer or something. But yeah, come out to that one. Wednesday at Overkill Lounge is the Mighty Royal Sloan. Saturday in Clinton, Washington is Mighty Royal Sloan also.
Yes.
And yeah, so come check us out. Have fun. It's fun stuff.
Hell yeah,
Guys,
it is.
so much. Thank you for being on our show. It's been a blast.
And thank
so much for
you,
having us.
Specimen 19, for making your debut here also on
Specimen
Musicians
19.
Hangout. We love you. We will send you batteries.
Send us
Maybe
batteries.
even some solar
Book us
panels.
for shows. Send us batteries.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, keep us in the loop for anything we can help promote. And you all have a fabulous holiday week next week.
All right.
Thank you. You too. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. All
Thanks,
right, guys, it's that time. I'm going to take us out. Let's go. All right, everyone, stay safe out there, and we will see you next week for our holiday
A Thanksgiving extravaganza.
See you later.
Extravaganza.
Bye.